kanyeke nabanye laba ke enibuya nonke nabo emakhaya.
Unamanga.
Telling lies.
Thank you. Then he further told this court that as they were sitting, as you were sitting at that common place, then Makosonke told him that he had a bottle of Jamison.
Uthi ke nathi nesahlezi nonke ke lapho uMakhosonke wabesesho ke ukuthi yena ke wayinebhodlela le Jameson.
Hayi unamanga.
No, he's telling lies.
Yeah, he just explained further to this court that that was just not a mere sitting. You guys were talking, eating, you were drinking, and you were also having some fun through dancing.
Uyasho nje ukuthi ke indlela nanihlezi ngayo ke lapho kwakudliwa nanixoxa kwakuphuzwa ke lapho nani ijabulele nje.
Awunamanga.
Who is lying?
He further told this court that amongst the first people that he was able to recognize as the patrons who were there, it was accused number 1, Muzi Sibiya.
Uthi ke omunye ke babantu beqala ke athi uma ebabona ke wamazi ke lapho kwakuyena uMuzi Sibiya abantu ababekhona lapho.
Hayi unamanga.
No, he's telling lies.
Thank you. Now remember, we're talking about what he says happened according to him on the 26th of October 2014.
Ukhumbuleke lana ukuthi ke lana sisho into yena ke eyakhulunywa uyena la enkantolo ethi yenzeka ngazo i26 kaOctober 2014 khona lapha yana ehostel.
Do you follow?
I understand.
Thank you. He further went on to tell this court that accused number 2, Mr. Ntanzi, accused number 3, Mr. Mnube, and accused number 5, Mr. Ntuli, were there upon his arrival.
Waqhubeka ke kubufakazi bakhe ke ethi umsola wesibili umnumzana uNtanzi, umsola wesithathu umnumzana uNcube kanye nomsola wesihlanu umnumzana uNtulu babe khona lapho ngesikhathi yena afika ngaso.
Unamanga.
He's telling lies.
Thank you. And then he further told this court that because of the fact that he could no longer remember other people who were around there, because he then spent most of the time around Gauteng here, then you took the liberty to introduce some of the people that he found there to him.
Uthi ngoba ke isikhathi esiningi ke yena wayese esichithe lana ke eGoli engasabakhumbuli ke abanye basemakhaya kwaba uwena ke owathi ke wamchazela noma ke wethula abanye kuyena.
Unamanga.
He's lying.
Thank you. Then he went on to tell this court in his testimony that you then specifically reminded him about accused number 3, and you said accused number 3 was also known as Gaza, and you also reminded him about accused number 2, who's Mr. Ntanzi, who's also known as Mafika.
Uthi ke kubufakazi bakhe ke noma qhubekekile ke kubufakazi bakhe uConstable Zungu athi kwaba wena ke owamkhumbuza ke ngaye umsola wesithathu wasumchaza ke noma umethula kanje ngogadla wamtshela ke nangayo umsola wesibili wathi ke waziwa kanje ngomafika.
Awunamanga.
No, he's lying.
He said you did not have to introduce accused number 1 to him because you already knew him.
Uthi ke sasingekho isidingo sokuthi ke umtsheleke noma ke wethule umsola oqala kuyena ngoba wayesemazi vele.
Then he further told, any comment to that?
Ukhona ufuna ukusho?
That he told this court that there was no reason for you to introduce accused number 1 to him because you already knew him.
Ngabe khona futhi kusho kuloko ukuthi ke sasingekho isidingo sokuthi ke umtshele ukuthi umsola oqala ubani ngoba wayesemazi vele.
hayi ukhuluma amanga.
No, he's telling lies.
Thank you. Then he went on to tell this court that subsequent to that, then accused number 5 arrived. And you also introduced him to him as well and told him who he was. Yes.
Uthi ke kulokho kwase kufika yena ke umsolwa wesihlanu wasemtshela wena ke ukuthi ke ubani.
Aqamba amanga.
No, he's telling lies.
He specifically told this court that you specifically told him that accused number 5 was Nkani.
Kwaba wena owamtshela ukuthi ke umsolwa wesihlanu unkani.
Awunamanga.
No, he's telling lies.
Now he's busy sketching out what happened there on the 26th of October 2014.
Manje ke uyachaza ke noma ke usho lokhu okwenzeka ke khona lapha yana ngazo i26 October 2014.
Now he says that as you guys, I will refer to you guys, as you guys were sitting there, then accused number 5 stood up and requested one of the gentlemen who was there to request him, Zungu, to move away his vehicle because it was on his accused number 5's ways. It was in the way of accused number 5's vehicle's way.
Uthi ke wasesukuma umsolwa wesihlanu. Waseke umsolwa wesihlanu ecela ke omunye ke wabelisa ke babelapha yana ukuthi ke acele yena uZungu ukuthi ke uZungu azosusa ke imoto yakhe ngoba ke imoto yakhe ke yayisendleleni yemoto yakhe uMnumzana uNtuli.
Unamanga.
He's telling lies.
He said that indeed accused number 5 obliged not accused number 5. He said that he himself, Zungu, obliged and moved his vehicle away and gave accused number 5 a way to go out.
Uthi ke ngempela ke kwenzeka lokho ukuthi ke yena ke wase esusa ke imoto yakhe ukuthi ke ngempela umsolwa wesihlanu azokwazi ukuthi ke aphume ngeyakhe imoto.
Awunamanga.
Telling lies.
Now he told this court that the vehicle with which he arrived there was a grey Polo hatchback.
Uthi ke imoto afika ngayo lapha kwakuyi hatchback yePolo egrey ngombala.
Kumuphi unyaka?
Which year?
We're talking about 2014.
Sikhuluma ngo2014.
That is what he told this court.
Can we get clarity as to who arrived in the grey Polo?
May I get a minute, my lord, just to check on my notes? No, he says it was a grey Polo hatchback. Grey Polo hatchback. I think I'm missing a point here, my lord. In fact, I'm sorry, Mr. Kwabini. In fact, this Polo hatchback, it was a motor vehicle that was driven by accused number 5.
Yenze iphutha ke lana ne le Polo ebengikhuluma ngayo noma engiqeda ukukhuluma ngayo kwena ke imoto eyayishayelwa uyena umsolwa wesihlanu. Thike ubabunisi wenze iphutha la. Yayingashayelwa uZungu kodwa yayishayelwa unumber 5.
Ayunamanga.
No, he's telling lies.
Thank you. Then he says, sometime after accused number 5 had left, he realized that their beer supply was getting less, and then they also left in a red Uno to go buy liquor.
uthi ke sekunesikhathi ke ehambile umsola wesihlanu wasebona ke ukuthi cha manje ke lokuphuza noma ke amabhiya ke manje asemancane base behamba ke ngeuno eyayibomvu ngombala beyothenga ke amabhiya lawo.
Hayi unamanga.
No, he's telling lies.
Now, he further told this court that he left with accused number 2 and 3, that is Mtanji and Mnube, and some other 2 gentlemen, all in that red Uno. There were 5 in number when they went out to go buy this beer.
Ubesethi ke wahamba naye umsola wesibili uNtanzi kanye naye umsola wesithathu uMncube kanye nabanye ke abalisa ababili uthi ke bepheleleke kuleyo uno leyo babe u5.
Ayamanga.
No, those are lies.
Now told this court that they went and came back with the beer.
Uthi bahambileke ngempela babuya nawo ubhiya.
Then they continued you guys continued with their festivities, that is now dancing, eating meat and drinking the beer.
Uthi ke naqhubeka ke ngaloko nani kwenza vele ke ukuthi ke nani shaya ingoma ke nidla inyama niphuza nawo ubhiya ke.
Hayi unamanga.
No, he's telling lies.
Sorry, it's a minor detail maybe. Zulu, did you say he was drinking beer or was he drinking Jameson's whiskey, which he had doused, as they call it?
Yes, my lord. I'm just using a generic word.
No, you mustn't.
Thank you, my lord.
Yes, because that gentleman said he was drinking Jameson's.
Which he had mixed.
Yeah, he had mixed it.
Yes. Now, Mr. Kwabeni, the court is reminding me about specifically what Constable Zungu said. He said as they were seated there, he was drinking Jamison that he had mixed with some cold drink. I don't know what Jamison is.
Irish whiskey.
Excuse me, madam.
It's an Irish whiskey,
Yes.
distilled.
Yes, madam.
Inkosi enkantolo iyangikhumbuza ke okwashiwo kuyena ke uZungu la enkantolo ukuthi ke wayephuza lokho okubizwa ngokuthi ke iJameson uthi ke wayengayiphuzi ke injalo kodwa ke wayethela ke khona kwayethela ke idrink wayengayiphuzi nje ikanjalo.
Hayi unamanga.
No, he's telling lies.
Thank you. Now he says, at around 8:30 and 9:30 in the evening, he was still seated at the hostel and he was facing the main door.
Uthi ke phakathi ke kuka 8:30 no 9:30 ke sekusebusuku ke manje wayesekhona ke lapho noma esahlezi ke lapho ehostel futhi ke ngendlela ke wayehlezi ngayo ke wayehlezi ke ebheke eminyango ke lo ekungenwa kuwona ke noma engenwa ephunywa kuwona.
Hayi unamanga.
No, he's telling lies.
Now he further told this court that as he was seated there facing that main door, then he saw accused number 1, who's Mr. Sibia, accused number 2, who's Mr. Ntanzi, and accused number 3, who's Mr. Mnube, following each other and moving into the house or walking into the house through the main door.
Uthi ke esahlezi lapho ke yila abona khona ke umsolo wokuqala uSibia umsolo wesibili uNtanzi umsolo wesithathu uMncube bengena ke endlini belandelelana noma omunye ke elandela emuva komunye.
Khuluma amanga.
He's telling lies.
Now, according to his observation, he told this court that he could see that they were in a bit of a shock as they were walking fast.
Ushilo ke uma ngabe etshela lenkantolo ke ukuthi kuloko akubona yena ke uma babhekile ke bakubonakala ke ukuthi ke ba abantu ke khona ke nje into ebathusileke ngoba ke babehamba bejahile.
Hayi unamanga.
No, he's telling lies.
Now, he said they then walked straight into your room.
Uthi ke bahamba ke baya kwigumbi lakho.
Unamanga.
He's telling lies.
Now, Constable Zungu also told this court that immediately after they got into your room, you also stood up and followed them into the same room that is described as your room where they also got in.
Uthi ke uma babona ke behamba beya kulona ke lelo kamera noma ke igumbi lakho ke nawe wase ubalandela ke uya khona lapho.
Hayi unamanga.
No, he's telling lies.
Thank you. Now he said he also got a bit curious, which that curiosity prompted him to also follow suit, to go and see what was happening in that room. In other words, he also followed you and these three other gentlemen into your room.
Ngoba ke wayefuna ukwazi ke naye ukuthi kwenzekani ke lapho uthi naye ke wasukuma ke wase elandela wena ke kanye futhi nalabalisa abathathu ke abangena kulona ke igumbi lelo.
Uqamba manga.
He's telling lies.
Thank you. Now he further told to this court that as he got into the room where you were with these three gentlemen, the lights went off.
Uthi ke wathi uma esengena ke kulona ke igumbi lelo ke wakulona kanye futhi ke nabalisa laba abathathu ke kwase kucishwa ke isibani.
Unamanga.
He's telling lies.
Now you then took the initiative and switched on the lights again, and then you said that the light or the globe was having some problems.
Uthi ke kwaba wena ke owaphinda ukhanyise futhi ke nokuthi ke uchazeke ukuthi ke kwaukhona nje inkinga eyayikhona ke ngaso isibandi leso noma iglobe.
Unamanga.
He told lies.
Thank you. Now, he told this court that actually when he arrived at Basutwini Hostel, he put his firearm in your room, or he placed it somewhere in your room.
Okunye futhi akutshela lenkantolo ke ukuthi wathi ke uma efika khona lapho eBasuthu Hostel isibhamu sakhe ayesiphethe ngalelo langa leso wasibeka ke laphana egumbini lakho.
Unamanga.
No, he's telling lies.
Thank you. Now, he told this court that because you had said that the light was having some problem, then you started to try and fix it. You started to fix it in order to deal with the problem that the light had.
Nokuthi ke wazama ke noma ke la waqala khona ukuthi uzameke ukuthi ke ulungiseke isibane leso.
Hayi unamanga.
No, he's telling lies.
Now he says, whilst he was in your room, in your presence, with the presence of accused number 1, 2, and 3, he also got in and stood between accused number 2 and 3, who were between 1 and 2, who were on his either sides.
Uthi ke uma esefika ke noma engena ke kulona ke igumbi lelo ke wama phakathi ke noma ke phakathi ke kwakhe umsolo wokuqala kanye nowesibili. Omunye kulohlangothi, omunye kulohlangothi.
Hayi
Noma
unamanga.
wesithathu. No, he's telling lies.
Yes, he said as he was also standing there, accused number 1 was on his other side, and accused number 3 was on his other side.
Uthi nangijo la ayime khona ke kwakumsolo wokuqala, olunye uhlangothi, olunye uhlangothi kumsolo wesithathu.
Hayi unamanga.
No, he's telling lies.
Thank you. Then he says that he saw that both accused number 1 and accused number 3 had firearms in their possessions.
Uthi ke akubona lapho ke ukuthi ke bobabili ke umsolo wokuqala nowesithathu babephethe ibhamu kubona.
Hayi unqamba manga.
No, he's telling lies.
He told the court that accused number 3 had no firearm in his possession. I mean accused number 2. I'm sorry about that.
Uthi ke awabona ke ukuthi ke umsolo wesithathu wesibili wayengenaso isibhamu kuyena.
Hayi khuluma manga.
No, he told lies.
Now, he further told the court that now he gave an identity a description, not an identity, but it gave a descriptions of the firearms who he alleges, as per his testimony here at court, that were in the possession of accused number 1 and accused number 3.
Uchazileke manje esechaza zona ke ibhamu lezi athi ke wayibona ke zaziphethwe uyena umsolo woqala nowesibili echazela inkantolo ukuthi kwakuyibhamu enjani.
Now he said, accused number 1 had a .38 revolver.
Uthi ke umsolo woqala wayephethe i.38 revolver.
Amqambela amanga.
He told lies about him.
And he said, accused number 3 had a 9mm firearm.
Uthi ke umsolo wesithathu yena ke wayephethe isibhamu esekuyi 9mm.
Namanga.
Told lies.
Then soon after realizing, now this is further testimony, realizing that accused number 1 had that .38 revolver and accused number 3 had that 9mm firearm, he then inquired from you about his firearms whereabouts.
Uthi ke esekubonile ke lokho ukuthi ke umsolo woqala wayephethe i.38 revolver kuyena, umsolo wesithathu ephethe ke i9mm, wase ebuza kuwena ke ukuthi sasikuphi noma sikuphi isibhamu sakhe.
Unamanga.
He's lying.
Thank you. Then he further told this court that you then produced his firearm. After having received it from you, he released the magazine.
Uthi ke wabese umnika ke wena ke isibhamu sakhe emuva kokuthi umnikeleke wase khipha imagazine yena.
Unamanga.
No, he's telling lies.
Yeah, you know, when I actually read his testimony, when I came to this weight magazine, I thought, what kind of a firearm? We know with us magazine, we know Bona, we know Drum, we know Eischen Wood. And then I couldn't really understand what the magazine was this. So, but I can take this up with the necessary experts who know what firearms are. Do you understand?
Kuthi nje legama ke lamagazine liyangishaya ke mina lokho mina ngikuhlanganisa nezincwadi nje zokufunda kodwa ke ngizobuza ke kubantu abanolwazi ke lwalokho ukuthi imagazine kuyini.
But that's what he said that you did. He did in your presence.
Kodwa ke ubufakazi bakhe ke into ayisho ke leyo ukuthi ke ikona akwenza ke lokho.
It's the other way around.
The Red Magazine featured when Constable Buthelezi gave evidence,
Yeah.
and also when the ballistic expert gave evidence.
Yeah, a magazine. Everybody knows it. I'm surprised Mr. Nisi does not.
No, honestly,
It's a receptacle of cartridges or projectiles of a firearm,
yes, my lord.
and it's encased in a pouch, if I can call it that, an iron pouch. I grew up in Alexander Township.
Yes, my lord.
I'm sure at about 8 I knew what the magazine was because
Yes.
there were gangsters in Alexander, Msomi gangs,
The Msomi gang.
the spoilers,
Yes, my
the vultures,
Yes.
the young Americans.
Yes.
I ukudlala.
The Msomi gang, my lord, the Americans and the vultures
Yes,
were gangs there at Alexander
and Sophia Town.
and Sophia Town.
Yeah,
Yes. No, I know the name Sophia Town.
we know Brazinga.
Who, my lord?
Brazinga
Brazinga? No.
is a famous poet. Tell him, Mr. Baloyi, do you know Brazinga?
No.
Don Matera, the late Don Matera.
Yes, I do know that.
Okay.
I also know Don Matera.
Yes, it was Brazinga, in Alexander Township.
I know him very well. Yeah.
In Sophia Town, rather. Okay, fine. It's just by the way.
He's an ordained son of the soil. Don Matera. My lord, I realize that we are almost at tea time. May I request a tea?
Yeah, okay.
This is a
Jim?
Jim.